I think I hear people talking behind that door. It's a faculty lounge. Let's try to eavesdrop. I can barely make out that someone's talking, but I can't make out the words. Guess I need to sharpen my eavesdropping skills a little before I can hear anything through this thick door. Well, let's check out all the other doors. This is Turk's office. The last thing I need is to have Turk catch me trying to eavesdrop on him. He runs around so much he could catch me any time. Of course, he has to sleep sometime, doesn't he? So, can't listen at his door. This door is an unused office or someone who wants to be anonymous. The lock's a pretty simple one. Nope, not a sound to be heard in there. To the Nido wing. Nido? This is a pretty fancy door. I mean, the puns in this are pretty much, there's pretty much an infinite supply of them, so I don't even remember all the ones, and I've played it. This is my third actual playthrough, not counting all of the bazillions for the alpha test. Pretty fancy door. The plaque says it leads to the Nido wing. I'm going with that pronunciation. Listening at it, can't hear anything in the room. Listening at all the different doors is the way to be able to actually eavesdrop on conversations, so I'm going to be doing that for the foreseeable future. So here we have a 5-pointed star in a circle is a magic symbol, and I said that without even looking at the sign over the door. It says magic. I see a door frame, but instead of a door I see a brick wall and flickering lights. This does not look normal. I can put my hands right through the lights. I can't feel them though. There's no heat, only light. The brick wall behind them feels completely solid. Take a look at this thing. Button. What's it for? Where'd it come from? How can something so bright not be even a little bit warm? I have no idea what it is, but I think I want one. It would never fit through the door. Wait, what am I thinking? There's no way to steal that. Nobody could. It's ridiculous to even consider it. Now let me think. Nah. I guess this is some sort of door. The plaque says it leads to the science lab. They must be trying to avoid having students just wander into the science lab on their own, blowing things up and messing with the physical makeup of the universe. Can't listen to that one. And nothing particularly interesting in here otherwise. I mean, I could click on everything, but there's so much. Platform 9 3/4, yeah, basically. So let's head over to the other end of the hall here. Dun, dun. There's an unmarked door here. It looks like this is just a locked door to a storage room. A door locked with a fairly simple lock. Nope, not a sound to be heard in here. Now this is a door with personality. Look at the carvings. Look at the extraordinary hardware. Even the headmaster doesn't get a door like this. I don't hear anything. Let's head into Darla's wing. So this is the Paladin common room area. I'll take a look at this book here. It's a book about Lord Olwyn. Seems a very thick book for such a young subject. Oh, and it's only volume 1. It looks like Olwyn, as a very young boy, showed a great aptitude for swordplay. Apparently he conquered his school's entire 2nd grade class while he was still in kindergarten. You go, boy! Apparently a friend and his entire family were lost when their boat was attacked by Cecil, a legendary, monstrous C6 sea serpent. Ever since then, Olwyn devoted himself to ridding the seas of these foul, merciless beasts. Then, when he was 7, he started stowing away aboard fishing ships. By the time he was 9, he killed over 20 sea serpents, including Cecil. And he didn't even use a sword. He bashed Cecil's head in with rocks. Incredible! That's the other interesting thing to look at here. Wow, a knight in armor and kneeling in a field of bodies. He looks more sad than triumphant. He must be a paladin. There's not a thing back there. Too bad you could fit a hell of a big safe behind a portrait this size. In honor of Kendrick, one of the noblest paladins in history, he perished while defending the Sardonia from invasion. May his memory live on in his family, his compatriots, and this school. And if we look at... This stone plaque says, Kendrick Thompson, Paladin of Sardonia. Duty, honor, wisdom, compassion. I can smell the scent of sweet scent of lilies and sweet alyssum. The flowers on the plaque are still fresh. Search the plaque. It's solid and it seems to be carved from one piece of stone. There's a book that's fallen down between the plaque pedestal and the wall. Well, it's not nailed down. Got it. The book's title is Connive, Disguise, and Contrive, The Way of the Rogue. Huh. Someone wrote a book about that? Ah, it's a library book. It has a marker in it that says Thomas Kent. I guess Thomas must have dropped it and it got knocked behind the plaque pedestal. I guess I should take this book to where it belongs. No point trying to steal that plaque. It's 9:06, so I have a little bit more time on my explorations, so let's try to go downstairs to the infirmary, which is closed for the night, so we can't. So let's go upstairs to the garden. Where there's this rather nice fountain. There's nothing I don't love about this fountain, except that it's too deep for wading. I already said it's too deep for wading. I love the way the fine spray waves over my face. I try to let it do that every chance I get. Never let it be said that I missed an opportunity. And check out this view. Okay, bored now. And the view on this side for good measure. And back down because I do not yet have the skills to dodge Turk and therefore can't be out after curfew. So let's head back down. And go to the dorm hallway and poke around a little bit now. Let's see. Anything going on in Sosie and Kira's room? Oh no, I have to remember the voices. So what do you think of this Sean O'Connor person, Cesare? He could be useful, I'm thinking. Useful, hardly. He's just a peasant gutter snipe. Esme, on the other hand, could fit in very well. Esme? But she's a female. How could she help us? Fuck you, Joel. I'll have a little private chat with our lovely Rover girl. Women do not keep secrets. Everyone know that. You'd be surprised at how many secrets a woman can keep. But don't worry, Joel. You're far more useful to me than anyone else could be at this school. They're both horrible. I don't hear anything, but Thomas has this room to himself, so I'm not surprised. And couldn't open that door, of course. So what do you think of the new kid in class? He's kind of cute, no? O'Connor looks like someone who just walked off the streets of Caligari with no money and no future. We'll see how long he lasts here. Otherwise, he's just another loser. Maybe you prefer Sosie, then? Cesare is charming, cultured, and wealthy. If you're hunting for a boyfriend, there are worse places to look for one. You are not looking for boyfriend? I've got better things to do with my life than moon over some Prince Charming in hopes they'll give me a happily ever after. Me? I'm gonna make my own future. And as long as we're here, let's follow Katie's earlier advice. It's the door to the gentleman's bathroom. Gentlemen? Hey, that's me. And clean up our act. There, I feel like a new man. Bathing temporarily buffs your charm. When it's in blue, it means it's been enhanced by something. It's now past curfew, so let's go and check out what is now Shauna and Aeolus's room. Earlier it was just Aeolus. The nameplate by the door says Aeolus and Sean O'Connor. Aeolus will be happy that he gets top billing.